Hello everyone, this is Global Ecology and Soil System lecture number 21, and today in this video we start to speak about soils. We started already to talk about soils a little bit. We were speaking about soil horizons, and we don't have a lot of material left for revision about those sections of the lectures that can be supported by little drawings. So in this case, we are going to be speaking about the soil texture, and the soil texture is really about the inorganic material of the soil, which will mainly be about particles of minerals. And in this case, we know that it's not really the composing material that matters, but the size of these grains, how we feel the soil to be composed of materials of different sizes. So in this case, we speak about soil texture. And not structure, so inorganic materials and the soil texture is really our topic. In this case, we are going to be able to draw the triangle based on the particle sizes. So again, here it's not the horizons that we're looking at, and we don't say that there is three types of materials in terms of like X, Y, and say Z under each other. So that's not our topic. Instead, we're looking at a triangle, and this is what you already did as part of your portfolio task. I said that this will be part of the exam for sure. Why do I say this? Because I know the exam can be difficult. There are lots of questions that can come up based on the lectures. So I just want to help a little bit and say that this is probably one of the topics that will occur. Probably it will be like for 5% of the exam paper, so 5 points for this. And what you need to do, if I'm asking about the texture triangle, is draw a triangle in the first place, and there will be different numbers that will occur. So there will be altogether, I'll just get rid of this one, we have 100% of the total inorganic material, and that will be shared in different ways between clay and silt and sand. Now, why do I put them in this order? Because clay is the smallest, silt is in the middle, and sand will be the largest grain. We should have an idea about their sizes as well, but I just put the clay would be something this size, then the silt will be something like that, bigger, and the sand will be much larger. It's even not proportionate, but just to show approximately the difference in sizes. Clay, silt, and sand, and 100% will be shared. So the total sum of these will be 100%. And then we can just say 30% clay, you can say 40% silt, and the remaining will be 30% sand as well. So in the exam, what you will see is for different groups or different types of the question, various numbers appearing, but the task will be the same. What you need to do is fit it on the triangle, and the important thing is labeling here. So the label will be, in the first place, to say which side belongs to which grain size. And so we need to find the correct point. Sand will be on the bottom. And on the left, it will be the clay. So sand and clay will be neighboring each other here. And silt will be on the right. Now I know it can be easy to mix these up. So we should somehow remember that sand is on the bottom, then the smallest one, clay, is on the left, and silt on the right. They're not in order if we just look at it in like clockwise point of view. Sand, clay, and silt, a little bit perhaps difficult to think about the order, but that is important. Now, what we also need to know is how these are going to look like, or how this whole structure of the triangle would work. And then we have 50% somewhere over there. I'm just randomly going to put these here as guiding. So here we have the different labels. You should get it approximately right. And so we have these axes then parallel to the sides for sand. Here we have 0 over there, 100, 0, 100 for clay, and 0, 100 for silt. And so it's important to get these axes parallel to the side on the right, for clay also on the right, and for silt also on the right. And that's how we're going to start from 0. Okay, so then 30 will be somewhere for clay and sand. So we can start here with sand. 30% will be somewhere over here. Randomly I say just. So that is actually what we are looking for. And again, it should be somewhat parallel, at least, with this axis over there. And so we'll say that for the sand, then this value will be around this line. We look at clay again. 30 will be somewhere over here. And again, we're looking at this axis to move to 30. Should be somewhat horizontal. And silt will be 40, should be a little bit more, almost halfway. Should be somewhere over here. Should be crossing the same point. So we look at this axis and down over there. And actually this will say that this would be mostly made of a silty kind of material. Now, you can also think about what types of soil you find here. Is it a silty loam or a clay loam? Whatever it is, it doesn't really matter for us. So you don't need to know the labels within the triangle. I'm not asking for that one in the exam at all. Just be able to draw this one with correct labels and approximately find the location of your soil in the triangle. Again, it's best to use a ruler in the exam to make it nice or readable in a way. But other than that, you don't need to know the labels, the types of soil, because we don't need to go into details right now so much with just this example. So this is one question which will definitely appear in the exam.